So right behind me is the most expensive thing we have ever bought on Normal Empty Beer. It's a brand new car to us, and it is gonna be insane. We're gonna build this thing into something that I've never seen ever done in the bike world. I don't even think on YouTube it's ever been done. So let's just reveal it. I don't even know what else to tell you. Let's just reveal it. Introducing our brand new BMW F30 328i.
Hey, we outside. Yeah, we outside.
So right about now, you're probably thinking, Seabass, why on earth would you get a European sports sedan? This thing is super impractical. It's not designed to carry bikes on it. It's really, really small inside, and it can't go to those off-roading riding spots. Why would I get one of these? Well, there's a very particular reason why we got this exact car as opposed to getting like a Subaru or a Tacoma or something like that. Let me walk you guys through it. So to begin to explain why this vehicle is absolutely epic in every single regard, we have to start at the engine bay. This right here is the BMW twin power turbocharged 4-cylinder 2-liter motor. This thing is tiny, but it packs an amazing punch. Now, obviously 2 liters is a very, very small motor for you guys who know about cars and stuff, but the really important part is not only does it get really, really good gas mileage, but this thing is turbocharged. So that means it produces about 250 horsepower, 250 Newton meters of torque, and 0 to 60 in, get this, around 5 seconds for a car that can get 45 miles to the gallon. Like, that's absolutely unheard of.
Holy Jesus.
Now the interior, and first and foremost, yes, I do fit in it. I know a lot of you guys were probably wondering that right off the bat. I do have a little bit of headroom here. It's comfortable enough. We've already done some long road trips in this thing, and it's absolutely super, super comfortable. Now, soak it all in, because this is the nicest this car is ever gonna look, because the last feature, the feature about this car that made us buy it, is the fact that it has xDrive. Now, xDrive is BMW's all-wheel drive system. That means that the motor powers all 4 wheels, making it a lot better for off-roading. Yeah, that's right, I said off-roading. We are gonna off-road this thing. In fact, we're actually gonna turn this thing into, wait a second, a rally car. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, I live in America, and here we have these things called laws. And these laws prevent me from being able to build one of those for street use. So the next best thing is we're gonna make this as close as possible to a rally car while still being able to take it on the road for daily use. And the place that we're gonna start with that is the wheels. Now, these wheels right here are the stock BMW wheels. They are very beautiful, but they could be spiced up a little bit. And what we're gonna do is replace them with this. These are my favorite wheels. I've always wanted a set of these. They're the Apex ARC8 rims, obviously in the bronze color, fitted with the Continental Extreme Contact DWS Sport Plus tire. This is one of the best tire and wheel combinations anyone could ever have. We did not skimp out on this. These tires in particular are very, very good for snow and wet, and obviously in the dry conditions. And the rims that they're fitted to are some of the top best wheels that you could possibly get for BMW. So I am extremely stoked. We finally got ourselves a pair of these. Let's get them on the car right now. Well, our jack is broken. It goes up and then it just falls right back down. Well, let's go get a new jack. So while Durzy's out getting a jack, I'm gonna install this. This is a CSL carbon fiber rear spoiler. This thing is absolutely legit, super lightweight, and should definitely add at least 50 horsepower. So this right here is the before. Well, there it is. Look at this thing, and it is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. Look at that. It's kind of ridiculous, but it looks really cool. It's just extremely aggressive, so I don't know. Let's just rock it and see what we think. We got ourselves a brand new jack here. Look at this thing right here. Ooh, nice and green, and it's like the Hulk almost. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. A little bit too fast, but it's on. Everything's safe. Safety first, of course. Yes, that's the first bolt right there ever taken off on this car. Oh, there we go. Dude, these are so heavy. All right, well, the moment of truth. Let's get these things on here, see how they look, and hopefully they fit, because I'm not 100% sure they will fit with this tire size on here. But let's see. Okay. Oh, they're looking super meaty. Dude. All right, so it's sitting super, super high right now. When we go and drive the car, it's gonna sit a lot lower, because look at this gap right here. It should be about like right here for gap, but I can already tell the tires are definitely gonna fit, which is good, because I was worried these were gonna be too meaty. Dude, that looks so freaking gnarly, man. I've always wanted these wheels on a BMW of mine, and we finally made it happen, dude. Oh. All right, we got it hooked up. Let's see how much this wheel weighs. Bring it up. About 43 pounds. All right, we got the stock wheel set here. Dursey, how much do you think this one is heavier? How much heavier do you think it is than the other one?
I'm gonna go 10 to 15 pounds heavier.
10 to 15 pounds? I'm gonna say 11 pounds. Let's see, let's do it. You ready?
Ready.
It's so much heavier. 51, 52, 51, 51.3 pounds. Dude, this is almost 10 pounds heavier. It's like 8 something pounds. Dude, that's insane. And that's rotational mass too. So we're literally dropping per wheel about 8 pounds. Dude, that's mind blowing. We're gonna get so much better fuel economy on these wheels. Now the final touch, we cannot forget about the BMW M lens. Pop these things on there. Boom, wheels are done. On to the next thing. So it's a new day, and of course today it is pouring rain, which means anybody out there who knows anything about electricity knows that water is the best thing you could do for electrical safety. So what better conditions than to do some electrical work? Now I've got right here some aftermarket fog lights. Now any rally car out there has some pretty cool lights, and this thing is going to be no different. The stock fog lights on this car kinda suck. You don't really notice them. They're not really that useful. So what we're gonna do is swap them out for these. These are like 10 times brighter than the stock ones on here. That should be more than plenty to be able to illuminate basically anything everywhere we go. They'll be really obnoxious. Uh-oh, sounds like I broke something. Look at that thing. Look at the difference there. Not super dialed. Oh, shit. You can tell that's the old one and this is the new one. The next side, this one was way easier to pull out. And the new one in. Oh, dude, that is insane, man. Well, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, we've got these. These are mud flaps. Now we got one for the front and for the rear. And these ones I actually want to use. They do fit. The fitment is pretty good, but they're kind of a pain in the butt to put in there. So essentially we have to use some of the old hardware in the car and some of the new hardware. And if you're wondering, yes, I am sitting in the rain right now getting soaked. And this is the kind of stuff we have to do to make content for you guys. Like, subscribe, share the video. All right, so I think we're almost, it's pretty much aligning pretty well, not like the last part we got. This thing is actually aligning super, super well. I think it's gonna work. I just gotta tighten these two screws there and then the one on the bottom. I think that should be good. Wow, is this gonna work? I think it's actually gonna work. Fronts are done. Those things look sick. Well, you find me here underneath the car trying to get the back fender, or what are they called? Splash guards, mud guards, whatever you want to call them. And one major downside of having a low car is big boys don't fit underneath them. So I'm having to like do like basically like Tetris. Not Tetris. What's the one where you like touch the different colored squares? What's that game called? I don't know, whatever. You have to let us know what game it is. What?
I don't even know.
Bop It or something? No, it's not Bop It. I'm just listing off random games, but the point being, it's very tight in here, and it's hard when you have really big hands. So, but smooth sailing so far. So the super nice thing about the rear mud splash guard thing is it literally just clicks. Boom. It just clicks right into place. Just super nice, and then you just bolt it in from the back, and it's basically in place. How they look. Woo-hoo-hoo. Dude, it looks so much better than I thought it would. I was very doubtful that these mud flaps would actually look good on this car, but they're sick. Now we'll show you guys a full reveal later, but right now, there's one more mod for the exterior that we have to do. One more, and it's by far the most important one of all. Oh, yes. Oh, that thing looks so sick. Ladies and gentlemen, no introduction needed. One of the best racks ever made. The 1UP roof rack. Shout out to 1UP for not only sponsoring the channel, but also sending this beauty of a rack out. There is literally I don't even know if there's any that are better than this on the market right now. So this thing is gonna look so sleek, black on black with the red dials right there to match the seats on the inside of the car. As you can see, the leather seats right there with the red. This thing is gonna look absolutely amazing on the car. So luckily this car is actually fitted with a very simple roof rack system. So on top there's 4 tabs, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side of the car. In theory, all you have to do is put the rails on and then the rack on top. So yeah, keyword, in theory. So as you can tell now, the sun is going away, and that's because it literally took us like 3 hours to install these dumb racks. I am not a fan of these. These are not 1UP racks. I repeat, they're not 1UP. These are some eBay whatever racks. There's very few options on the market, and this was the better one, and it was a pain in the butt to install. But now, luckily, the easy part, and that is installing the 1UP rack. This is gonna be super simple. It's a couple bolts, very straightforward, shouldn't be an issue. We're gonna wind forward in time because it's getting dark. I wanna finish this so that we can show this to you. So now, let's wind forward in 3, 2, 1. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when we were first planning out how to build this car, I didn't think it was gonna look this cool. But now seeing it in person, I am just blown away at how nice everything ties together. And of course, it was an expensive thing for us, so we wanted it to be perfect, and this came out so much better than we could have ever imagined. The rack, the wheels, all the bits, the mud guards, the interior, everything looks insane. But there still is one more thing that we're thinking about doing with this car, and I wanted to get your guys' ideas. A true rally car isn't complete unless it has some kind of livery, some kind of vinyl wrap or decals or stripes or something to really tie in the look of making an aggressive, street legal rally car type thing. So go in the comments, do you guys have any vinyl wrap ideas we should do to this? Let me know. Go in the comments right now, type some ideas, message me on Instagram as well. I'll put the link up here as well as in my bio. Send me some DMs, send me some pictures. I want to see your guys' ideas, and maybe, just maybe, we will do an epic vinyl wrap idea for this thing.